Alright, so I just finished the playthrough of this map, and I was asked to deliver a little bit of feedback, and so I figured while it's fresh in my head, we would go ahead and do that. So this is Chapter 1 of Geode Amethyst. Overall, my opinion of this map is very positive. There were a lot of really fun different types of rooms in there. It wasn't very long. This map is actually pretty short when we look at it. Some of the hidden pieces were really cool to like find, where the hidden berries were. I enjoyed that. There were a couple pieces like this map. There are a couple pieces of this map that, if had maybe a little bit more playtesting, I think probably wouldn't show up in here. But like personally, anytime we have a situation like where this double dash refill is up here. Let me get up here. Right, boom, up there. It's always kind of a pain in the ass to have a wall bounce that is like right in line with the spinner, because if you are not like lined up with that pixel, you are, or a little bit away, which could cause you to miss your wall bounce, you just die. So having that spinner in a couple pixels really, really, really helps out, or having the crumble block out a little bit more really helps. That just eliminates a lot of frustration. Like, it's not adding the challenge in this map comes with just the movement tech. It's the wall bounces, mainly the wall bounces and managing the touch switches. It's not the tightness of this map, and when you add spinners in really inconvenient places, it's just adding extra frustration. And that came up just a couple of times in this map. Nothing too crazy outside of that. This map, or this room here, I found to be pretty fun. We start with an extended hyper, dash into the refill. We go up, diagonal up left, wall bounce, go up, collect our touch switch, reverse wave dash onto these crumble blocks here. This switch gate moves, and then we do a little reverse wave, neutral up, and yeah, all of this part was kind of weird. So like we get up here, we hit this spring. You have to dash into the double dash and quickly diagonal dash down. But in a lot of cases, like, there wasn't a lot of leniency there, and it kind of felt a little weird. I guess there were a lot of places where we just like missed that spring, and you had to be very precise. It was far more precise than the rest of the room. And for it to be at the end, like, it wasn't that big of a deal. It didn't take us too many deaths, but there were a couple times where it's just like, okay, well, that was frustrating. Like, that shouldn't have happened. The timing didn't seem as good. Gotta pay the tax. The next room from there was, I really enjoyed this room. After going back and watching the video, I realized that I was doing a lot of these things incorrectly. Because there's, well, the first thing that kind of was bothersome is like, I know you're supposed to jump, bounce off of this, and then get your thing started. I always just like that looks like the setup for an extended super. And that's what I did, and it was kind of annoying to and it was just me, it was purely me. Set myself back and then start it. So I wish it would have been set up a little bit, for multiple purposes, but this works just as well. I did not know that the way that you were supposed to do it was, once you got up here, to hold on to that wall, dash, and do a little wall bounce. It was far easier to just, for me at least, we just got up here, and I guess you can technically hold that too. But you didn't even have to do that. It would be cool if that was almost forced. Doesn't necessarily matter either way. It was fun. The part of this room that really, really got to me was the very last move. Let's see if we can get up there really quick. And it was just kind of messy to find. Let's just go check it out really quick. I don't want to waste your time. So we start, obviously, we get up here, reverse wave, we wall bounce, neutral up this wall, ultra to get up here, wall bounce, collect this double dash, dash into the wall, wall bounce up, grab that double dash, dash diagonally. I guess, can you technically get, I wonder if you can just skip this bottom part, because you dash diagonally. I wonder if you could just, like, get up there. I didn't even actually try it. I really liked this. The way this moveset worked felt really good. So dash into the double dash on that side, wall bounce up, wall bounce the crumble blocks. We do a wave dash, bounce off the water. And this part felt really weird. And the weird part wasn't, so we do a wall bounce off this single tile crumble block. We grab the double dash. We grab the touch switch. And you have to wall bounce up like just a neutral wall bounce, and then you have to do another wall bounce. But I found that the spinners that are sticking up here killed me way more times than they should have for a wall bounce. The one thing that I think it was Bissy, that one thing that Bissy taught me was that when you're going to make an area that's going to be tough, like you make the player feel like it was their fault when they died, and every single time I felt like I executed the move properly, but I just still died. So that part was kind of frustrating, and I think that had I play tested that, or had anyone else play tested, I think that would have been one thing that may have come up to say add a little bit of leniency right there, because what you're asking someone to do is to do a wave dash off that crumble block, bounce off the water, bounce off the little crumble block there, grab the double dash, grab the touch switch, wall bounce again, like yeet wall bounce. And it's just like a lot of the time, all but the one time I was successful, it killed me, like at those spinners, which was kind of frustrating. And then that the switch gate just moves over. We got a little bit of a wall bounce, get up. That part's easy. Pay the tax. The last room was actually really fun. I enjoyed this last room with the exception of one thing that made me want to almost put down the controller for a day, and that is this very, very, very first part right here. So we do an extended hyper dash, and we need to wall bounce off of this one tile crumble block. We grab the double dash, dash forward, start an ultra, reverse wave, hit this spring with touch switch. We wall bounce, ultra, 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 wall bounce, grab that big ultra boy. All of that is really, really, really fun. That was great. The part that really, 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 really killed it for me was this first piece. So once again we have a situation where the touch switch is in line, or the crumble block is in line with the spinners. Not necessarily fully, but it's really darn close. The other thing that really got me is there were a lot of times when you would just like do the wall bounce, and if you weren't at like the highest point, you would either hit the bottom of this spinner, or you would just miss the double dash refill altogether. So, like I said, I got eventually, used to just hitting at the very highest point, but oof, that would have been cool. That would have been really cool. But yeah, most of my deaths were like that, where it was just like you did your wall bounce too low, and you just like couldn't do the thing. And it's like if the double dash was 2 pixels lower, I would have had probably 50 more attempts that went past that point. Or the crumble block was 2 pixels higher, or both. Like, that would have been honestly ideal. Those were really the only complaints I had. Other than that, I really enjoyed this map. Like, as far as how it played, the movement tech around it, everything was really, really solid. And I guess now I have to jump into Chapter 2, because from what I hear, that's another fun one too. So that is all we have. Nice work on this map. Can't wait to see what else you have. Also, hey monkey. I think there's no end screen. Make an end screen. Make a really cool end screen. That's what we need next. Hold on, I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure there's no end screen though. Unless it's just really, 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 really dark. And then it's probably something sweet. I just can't see it. But that's all we have. Till next time. Have a great night.